Hello, Cancerian. Hello, Cancer. Um, Welcome to your next 30 days reading. I just want to apologize about not getting my reads out at the beginning of the month. That's why we're doing a next 30-day projection. I just, I've been going through the changes and lots of personal things. So I really just wanted to, focus my attention where it was needed. And yeah, so now I'm back and now I have the ability to focus my attention where I want to. So I just wanted to first off say thank you for being here and thank you for, coming to my channel. Thank you for diving into the collective and looking for guidance in regards to your personal situations. Also, I just wanted to say thank you for subscribing. If you hit the subscribe button underneath the video and right to the right of it, there will be bells, a notification bell. If you hit that, then you'll get personalized updates on when I put out more Cancer readings. Yeah, and don't forget to comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out for you. So what I did here is I meditated on your energy and I pulled your spread, and I'm letting spirit basically take the read. So what spirit thinks you need to hear. So whether that read comes out as a love reading or a general reading or more, money and work based, spirit is letting you know what you need to hear. So also in regards to that, please remember that these videos aren't personalized. So, take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest because, it's, like I said, not a personalized read. If you are looking for something personalized, there will be information in the description box below. And I would definitely be able to help you out in regards to more specifically tailored readings to you. So what we have here this month is, speaking to me in regards to a work situation. Love does come in, but what I feel is happening here. So your first card is the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is speaking to something is coming in for you, being offered in regards to the material world. So this speaks to me like a job opportunity. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. There's allergy season happening. Anyways, so Ace of Coins is speaking to me in regards to a material opportunity has come to fruition or will be for you in the next 30 days. Your challenge, and the second card that came out for you was the High Priestess. So that speaks to me in regards to you really needing to tap in to your intuition in regards to the situation. Because when I further clarified the Ace of Coins, we got the High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess came in reverse. So that speaks to me like there may be things that you don't exactly know yet that may be coming to fruition for you, because generally the High Priestess in reverse has a secret. So whether that's you that has a secret or somebody else, and that you're waiting for something to come through for you, there's definitely an energy of really needing to just tap into your inner source. And when the High Priestess comes in for you as a challenge, there may be a challenge within yourself for setting the example, because the High Priestess, when she comes into her power, it is very yellow energy. So it's very solar plexus based. So that is your I am energy. That's your confidence energy. And basically what you pour into yourself. I am you know, I'm educated, I am, you know, kind, I am moral, I am humble, things of that nature. So this high priestess speaks to me that, you know, coming in the challenge, in the challenger, you know, you may need to focus on your own personal power. You know, because when something's offered to you, sometimes we don't feel completely confident or safe or, you know, supported in regards to things. And what you are, you know, being asked to do is really, you know, work on that, that confidence and, you know, how you feel in regards to your everyday life. Because temperance comes in, and this is another red card. So we start with a red card, we go to the high priestess energy, which is your I am energy, your mentor energy, like, you know, whether you have the ability to really tap into your intuition. And then we go over to temperance coming in reverse. And temperance, when temperance comes in the upright, this is, you know, it's a time of kindness, patience, and balance, a time of healing and balance within yourself. It's also, you know, being supported in regards to that action, that balance. I clarified this temperance in reverse, and we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, which again is another red energy card if you see like the outside corners of this card. So when the Queen of Wands comes in reverse, she can be looked at as like a mistress or an energy of, you know, very like hastiness, you know, lack of empathy towards other individuals, things of that nature. And then we tie it together with the Eight of Pentacles, which came in reverse as well, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So for the 7, 8, and 9 to come in, this tells me that this is where your progression is necessary, where this temperance comes in reverse. So what you are being asked of by Spirit is to have more grace and patience. And sometimes that grace and patience is not only within yourself, but with other individuals, right? And understanding that there are always different energies at play when, you know, moving into new situations, whether this is a new work situation, or not. I do feel like this is a work situation though. So there's a progression here. So you're being asked by Spirit to grow in regards to your patience and your ability to heal past hurts. Don't bring past hurts into your new experience, because your new experience is only going to be as good as you decide to make it. And there will be a challenger with some honest conversation that comes in for you in the next 30 days. And these honest conversations, so that's King of Swords energy. So the King of Swords is known to be a very astute individual, very, you know, loyal in nature, but his words can hurt, right? They are always words of truth, but sometimes truths, you know, the truth will set you free because it is, you know, the most challenging thing to accept at times, right? But once you do accept it, it sets you free. And the reason why I feel like this is an individual that's coming in for you is because this person, or this, you know, to me, this is like a boss. It could be a person in regards to a relationship that you're dealing with, because it doesn't have to be about work, but I feel that this is about work. So the King of Swords comes in, and he's a very loyal individual. He won't steer you in the wrong direction, because the King of Swords is all about, you know, honesty and truth. And sometimes they can be cold in regards to the way they communicate. But that is all boiled down into our perceptions. And as a Cancer individual, Cancers are very emotional people in nature. And, when you go from an air sign to a water sign, they're still one and the same. So if you can open your mind to a different kind of expression, and understanding that not everybody expresses like you, so having zero expectations when you go into a situation with somebody who may seem cold, distant, or standoffish, there could be some sort of progress. And if you go into that situation, because I clarified with the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands and the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords speaks to inevitable heartache, but that heartache can emphasize where we as individuals need to grow. And so this is what this tells me, is that the Queen of Pentacles is a very let's say, abundant and fruitful individual who has many ideas and is very loving in nature and is very kind. And this is Mother Teresa of the queens, right? So with the Two of Wands coming in reverse, this is speaking to your ideas. So, say this was a work situation and you had this great inspiration of an idea, but this King of Swords individual kind of stops you in your tracks. This may not have much to do with the fact that what you're presenting isn't a tangible thing, but it could have more to do with it's just not ready yet. It's just not ripe enough yet to bring this idea or thing that you are trying to create to tangible wealth or tangible things of the 3D world. I feel that this is because it's just timing. Because you go from the King of Swords to the World card. Now, the World card is all about perspective. When the World comes in, it's generally if you look at this card, look at the tree behind her. There's so many seasons in this tree, right? So the World card is speaking to maybe there is like a perspective shift that needs to come into play, and your ideas for how you want to move things forward just isn't completely ready yet. It's not ripe enough to pluck from the tree just yet. So you kind of need to let it stew a little bit. The reason why I believe that is because the World card is clarified with the Knight of Pentacles, which is one of the slowest knights. Knights are generally about action, but the Knight of Pentacles is on a turtle, right? So he has something to bring, and he has like a tangible wealth to bring towards you, but it does take time. So this is about having some patience again in regards to what it is you're growing through. So Judgment comes in as well. So karmic lessons to be learned, or maybe, there is a situation that needs to be looked at a little bit deeper from different perspectives. When we're judging things, this is about having discernment and being able to see both sides of the situation. And then if this is clarifying the World, this is speaking to needing to see things from both sides. The Lovers comes in to clarify the World as well. So this tells me that there's a masculine and a feminine energy at play here. There is a divine energy at play. So this is something you are supposed to go through. This, also speaks to your perspective towards the lovers, your perspective towards partnerships, your perspective towards equal give and take. That may be what needs to be looked at. And once you work through that perspective, it'll bring you to the Ace of Wands. So this is your last card in regards to this spread here. And you start with the Ace of Coins and you end with the Ace of Wands. These two aces, like, all, don't get me wrong, all aces are, you know, such a beautiful thing because it's initiating a process in regards to one of the elements. To start initiating your process in regards to the Ace of Coins is beautiful because, like, you know, wealth is coming into you. A job situation is coming for you. There's always a process to go through to get yourself to that, you know, pivotal moment in regards to your situation. And what this is telling me is you're starting and ending with two aces. So your growth process is just taking you to a new beginning again. And that process is very beautiful, and it's going to leave you feeling very passionate and very victorious. And also, if you see behind her, there's a stairway. So this is the message that's coming in for you right now, Cancer, is that growth and change and, you know, things of that nature happens in levels. Okay, so, you know, you never hit one point of success and then there's your accolades for the rest of your life. It doesn't happen like that. There's different levels of growth and there's the continual climb upwards. So, you know, also don't get yourself so comfortable in a position that, you know, you don't feel that you need to learn anymore, because the High Priestess is all about higher learning. This is about going within and having that intuition and being able to guide other people in the direction, the right direction, the direction of their growth and healing and, you know, process. So what this is telling me is that you are challenged right now to become that mentor. So that's your challenge, because your energy is it's being molded and guided towards becoming that source of solidarity, like a solid source of guidance for other individuals as well. So it's a lot of growth. King of Wands comes in reverse with the Ace of Wands. So, you know, again, the King of Wands, this is your challenge, right? Is, you know, the King of Wands in reverse is a king that, you know, doesn't have a lot of passion or desire to move towards something, and, you know, lacks a plan, lacks a purpose. So you're being asked to, you know, have a plan, have a purpose, move towards it, and, you know, feeling confident and safe in regards to your situation is really important. Really pay attention to your self-talk, because, you know, if, let's say you have a conversation with this, you know, King of Swords, you have a conversation and the things that they say don't really support what it is that you are trying to create, that conversation could throw you into an emotional upheaval that, you know, may stagnate your growth, because, you know, instead of focusing on the vision and what you're trying to create moving forward, you're focusing on the negative things that could come out of these said conversations, right? So just really, really pay attention to what it is that you're pouring into yourself. What is your self-talk? And, you know, feeling safe and supported in life is really important. With all of this red energy, here on the board, it speaks to me that your root chakra may need some work. You may need to ground yourself a little bit, Cancer. You may need to spend some time in nature. Ways that you can open your root chakra is really, focusing on, your diet, adding red things into your diet, like tomatoes and, what else is red? Red peppers, right? Things of that nature, because they have that red energy. Wearing red, because this is what's going to help you feel a little bit more safer. If you're a female and you're dealing with, situations at work, wearing red to work and, or even wearing red lipstick will, definitely help you gain that grounding and power, because your red energy speaks to, how you feel when you show up in the world. So we further clarified your situation here, and we got the spiral dancer. And the spiral dancer speaks to, what you share with the world, right? It speaks to perception and your perception of the world. And how you interact with the world, because when we're interacting with people, energy isn't just like a straight arrow. It does move and it vibrates. And so this is speaking to, how you vibrationally interact with other people and the world around you. So, really spending a little bit of time in meditation and out in nature, earthing, things like that will really help you feel more connected and grounded if you are dealing with any challenges. So I pulled another card for you, and this card is confidence. So again, this is going back to how you feel on a daily basis in regards to your situations. And this says, by earth, air, water, and fire, let my confidence take light and burn higher. So if you affirm that on a regular basis, your confidence will continue to grow. And your confidence is what is required for your success in these processes, because you're going from this Ace of Coins, which is such an auspicious card. It's something is materializing for you. I feel that it has to do with, a job offer, or, it could even be something coming in for you in regards to investments or a settlement or anything of that nature. But you need to feel confident for these things to come in for you. And both the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Wands, those are confidence cards, right? And things coming to fruition for you. So for you to be able to accept these beautiful blessings that are coming in for you in the next 30 days, Cancer, you need to feel confident in, to be able to like fully enjoy what is coming in for you, is what I'm trying to say. So confidence, by earth, air, water, and fire, let my confidence take light and burn higher. So, it, like I said, it's levels, right? You up level yourself, and that's growth. And those levels don't stop. They don't stop. So if you find that you're being challenged with some kind of, growth, and sometimes we don't, we get blindsided with, let's say, opinions of other people. And, sometimes these people are in power position. So their opinions can really, affect how we interact with our daily, our daily undertakings. The way we interact with the world is the most important thing, because, that is the deciding factor on whether we're open or not for the blessings that are coming in for us. Sometimes we have an inability to see the things that want to present themselves to us because of, a lack of mindset around it, a lack of perspective around it, a lack, because there's like, there's growth mindset and then there's fixed mindset. And, when it comes to a growth mindset, The growth mindset is understanding that there's always going to be challenges, but a willingness to be open to move towards the growth in that challenge, right? So fixed mindset is like, oh, well, I guess I just don't have the skill to do this, so why should I do it? So that's just an example of the two different mindsets that we can choose to have. The last card I have for you, Cancer, it's just so beautiful because success comes in for you, okay? This is the last message that Spirit wants you to hear. I'm going to read this message from the book because it's really important that we get the full body here. But this character is obviously on top of the world right now, and the whole world is celebrating his success with a ticker tape parade. Because of your willingness to accept the recent challenges of life, you are now, or you soon will be, enjoying a wonderful ride on a tiger of success. Welcome it, enjoy it, and share your joy with others. And remember that all bright parades have a beginning and an end. If you keep this in mind and squeeze every drop of juice out of the happiness you are experiencing now, you will be able to take the future as it comes without regrets. But don't be tempted to try and hold on to this abundant moment or coat it in plastic so that it lasts forever. The greatest wisdom to keep in mind with all the phenomenon in the parade of your life, whether they be valleys or peaks, is that this too will pass. Celebrate, yes, and keep on riding the tiger. Watch the waves in the ocean. The higher the wave goes, the deeper the wake follows it. The moment you are the wave, another moment you're the hollow that the wake follows. Enjoy both. Don't get addicted to one. Don't say, I would always like to be on the top of the peak. It is not possible. Simply see the fact that it's not possible. It has never happened and never will it happen. It simply is impossible. Not in the nature of things, then what to do? Enjoy the peak while it lasts and enjoy the valley when it comes. What is wrong with the valley? What is wrong with being low? It is a relaxation. A peak is an excitement, and nobody can exist continuously in excitement. So when we go back to your initial spread, and we're starting on the Ace of Pentacles and we're ending on the Ace of Wands. So those are two peaks, and you're going to go through the valley in between those two peaks. So what Spirit is telling you is that, try not to hold on to that initial peak that's coming in for you, because you go through your peak and then you go through that valley, and the valley is that time of growth in regards to, humbling ourselves and, understanding that there's, many different things at play, and we have to flow with life, but knowing that, another peak will be coming for you. So trying not to, sit in the energy of just the coming to fruition of the beautiful thing that's coming in for you. Like, don't get me wrong, celebrate your glories, celebrate your glories, but don't get so lost or caught up in the challenges, because if there was no challenges, there would be no growth. And if there's no growth, then what's the point in living? What's the point in doing the things, right? Because we do the things to become better people, better individuals, more awakened individuals, more conscious individuals. And once we become those conscious individuals, then we can help other people become more conscious, which is creating a good impact in the world, right? So it's a really beautiful read, Cancer. I appreciate you being here so much. Let me know how these energies are playing out. I do just want to say bless you with so much love and so much light, and happy next 30 days.